You ever meet someone who looks completely average? Like, they're wearing simple clothes, maybe driving a 10-year-old car, no designer brands, no flashy Instagram lifestyle. And in your head, you're thinking, yeah, they're probably just doing okay. But then, one random day, you find out they own multiple properties. They've got hundreds of thousands invested, and they could literally stop working tomorrow if they wanted to. And now you're sitting there like, wait, how? Because everything you've been taught about what rich looks like is completely wrong. Asterisk, my name is Zenvest, and I spend way too much time thinking about how people build real wealth behind the scenes. If you're someone who feels like you're working hard, earning money, but somehow you're not getting ahead, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because today, we're going to break down why some of the richest people look broke, and why most people who look rich are actually broke. Asterisk section 1. The big lie about looking rich. Here's the thing. Most people don't actually want to be rich. They want to look rich. And those are two completely different games. Look, according to multiple financial studies, including data from the Millionaire Next Door research, the majority of millionaires don't drive luxury cars, don't wear expensive clothes, don't live flashy lifestyles. In fact, a large percentage of millionaires in the US drive cars that are 3 to 10 years old. Now, you might be thinking, okay, yeah, but that's just them being cheap. No, this is where it gets really interesting. They're not cheap. They just understand something most people don't. Every dollar you spend trying to look rich is a dollar that can't make you rich. Section 2. The $500 habit that keeps you poor. Let's break this down with real numbers. Let's say someone spends $300 a month on branded clothes, $200 a month eating out, to maintain a lifestyle that's $500 a month. Doesn't sound crazy, right? Now, watch this. If you invest that same $500 a month into a simple index fund, averaging 8% annually, after 10 years, $91,000 after 20 years, $295,000 after 30 years, $745,000. Let that sink in. That's almost $1 million. Traded for clothes and temporary lifestyle upgrades. Here's what most people don't realize. Wealth isn't built by big wins. It's built by small, boring decisions repeated daily. Section 3. The psychology of looking poor. Now let's talk about something deeper. Because this isn't just about money. It's about psychology. Look, people who are secretly rich understand one thing. Attention is expensive. The moment you try to impress people, you start spending money you don't need to spend. You upgrade your phone early. You buy clothes you don't need. You go to places you can't afford. All for what? Validation. Now compare that to someone who doesn't care about attention. They wear simple clothes. They avoid unnecessary upgrades. They don't chase status. And because of that, they quietly keep more money. And, more importantly, they invest more money. Section 4. The fake rich versus real rich. 4MIWRK. Let me simplify this for you. There are two types of people. 1. Fake rich, high income, high spending. No assets, constant pressure. 2. Real, rich, moderate, or high income, low spending, high investments, financial freedom. Here's the scary part. Most people fall into the fake rich category. They look successful, but they're one missed paycheck away from stress. Asterisk section 5. The invisible system. Rich people, USA. Now you might be thinking, okay, so what exactly are these people doing differently? Great question. Because here's what most people don't realize. Rich people don't rely on discipline. They rely on systems. For example, the moment they get paid, a portion is automatically invested, a portion is saved, only the remaining is spent. So, instead of trying to save what's left, they spend what's left. That one shift changes everything. Section 6. The power of delayed gratification. And let me give you a simple analogy. Imagine two people. Person A buys a $2,000 phone every year. Person B keeps their phone for 4 years and invests the difference. After 10 to 15 years, Person A has memories of new phones. Person B has investments, generating income. This is where it gets really interesting. Rich people delay gratification. Broke people accelerate it. Section 7. The hidden wealth psygnlc is something most people completely miss. Real wealth is invisible. You can't see someone's investment portfolio, their savings rate, their passive income. Instead, people judge wealth based on visible things. Cars, clothes, lifestyle, which are often financed, not owned. Section 8. Why most people for fair look. I'll be honest. This is where I get a little frustrated. Because the information is out there, but people ignore it. Why? Because being invisible rich is boring. It doesn't get likes. It doesn't get attention. It doesn't feel exciting, but it works. And most people choose excitement over results. Section 9. How to become secretly rich. Action steps. All right. Let's make this practical. Here's exactly what you can start doing. 1. Pay yourself. First, before spending anything, invest at least 10 to 20% of your income. 2. Stop lifestyle inflation every time your income increases. Don't upgrade your life immediately. Upgrade your investments. 3. Track your impressed spending. Ask yourself, am I buying this for me or for other people? 4. Build invisible assets. Focus on things people can't see. Investments, skills, income streams. 5. Normalize simplicity. Start getting comfortable looking average, because that's where real wealth grows. Section 10. Final mindset. SHIFT. Here's the truth. The goal isn't to look rich. The goal is to wake up one day and realize you don't have to work anymore, and nobody will clap for you while you're building that. Nobody will notice your sacrifices. But one day, the results will speak for themselves. Asterisk. So next time you see someone who looks average, don't underestimate them. They might be playing a completely different game. And if you want to start playing that game too, start focusing less on how you look and more on what you're building. Because at the end of the day, the loudest wealth is usually the weakest, and the quietest wealth is the most powerful. If this video helped you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.